Hello, my lovelies. How is everyone doing on this St. Patrick's Day? Okay, so I can't do accents. Anyway, welcome to my channel. My name is Jenny. If you have not been here before, if you have, welcome back. As you can tell, I have no makeup on. And as you can tell, I have a couple little things happening here. These are actually scars from previous blemishes that are just starting to kind of go away. This is from where I've picked my skin when I upload videos, and if you've seen my videos, then you've seen the descriptions. If you read the descriptions, which you should be reading the descriptions because I do put instructions in there when I do giveaways. Read the descriptions. Read. Anyway, so when I go to upload videos, I get extremely nervous, and it's nerve-wracking for me to think, oh my god, what are they going to think about me? It's part of my social anxiety disorder and everything that goes on. So I'm right-handed, so when I'm sitting there typing, I pick, and I pick. And I know it's wrong. Like, you can see this side over here, and then you see this side over here. So you can see what I do. I pick. And this here is actually a milia, and milia are little white spots, like they call them milk spots. And mine is partially a milk spot because I have dairy problems, so I kind of get these deposits on my face. And it's also, it's like skin that gets trapped underneath your pores, but you don't pick them, but I do, like a dumbass. So this is what happens when you pick them and you're not supposed to. Just causes more bacteria to form. And I think that's what this is, because I can actually feel this bump underneath there, and it's like this hard rock. You're not supposed to pick them. This is what happens when you do. And I also have milia that are right here, and they're like just red from where, you know, I just kind of sit here and do this a lot. Not supposed to do that. On the good note, that PMD device that I got in my BoxyCharm video, so if you go back and look at that BoxyCharm video and my Lux video, you'll see the PMD device I got, you know, the one that's a vibrator for your face. I really like it. I don't like the serum side. I like the scrubber side. I've been using it every day, morning and night, and it actually has cleared up my skin. It really, it really invigorates your skin, and it cleans it without being rough, because it's a silicone device, so it doesn't scrub deep as far as like the Clarisonic devices and things like that, so you don't have that digging on your skin. It's like a really soft, kind of comforting cleanse. So I mean, I've used this other devices before, and it really irritated my skin, and I always ended up with more skin problems because they keep bacteria, so they hold a lot of things on your skin, and those didn't do that. Oh, this doesn't do that. So I love it. I really love it. The flip side to it is supposed to be like where it's kind of like a massaging anti-aging, where it pushes like the serums in your face. And I use my roller, my jade roller. I just don't use it a lot, but it seems like when I do use it, I break out. So I'm not sure if I'm allergic to the jade or just maybe the pressure I'm not doing right. I don't know. But I've been using the serum thing, you know, I've been pushing it, but it just feels weird. And it like kind of is a little discomforting along my forehead. So I'm not sure about that side, but the cleansing side I really have been enjoying. And I'm hoping that it'll help with my milia, because milia, you know, you need to kind of break it up and try to get those dead cells out, you know, the dead skin cells out, and that's what causes the milia to form to begin with. Anyway, today's video, I have a two-part video. I'm going to film two different videos. The first video I'm going to film is, if you can't tell already since I don't have anything on, is a foundation review. I got two different foundations from The Ordinary. The Ordinary is a skincare line that I use. I use Belief brand cleanser and one of their moisturizers, but I switched over to the Ordinary brand. I used to use all Belief brand and Kiehl's. I used to mix them up, and then I start like slowly went over to the Belief, and now I use Belief cleanser in the morning, and then I do use their toner in the morning, and then at night I use, and then so they have a moisturizer too. So it depends on how much moisturization, to that word 3 times fast, that my skin needs. But in the nighttime, Ordinary has like an oil-based cleanser that it starts as a cream, and then you have to like massage it in your hands, and it forms like an oil, and it breaks down your makeup. So I do a double cleanse. So I use that on my face first, and then I use the Belief after that, and I put that Belief on the PMD device, and then I use that to clean my face. And then I use a glycolic acid toning serum, or not serum, a glycolic acid toner that Ordinary has, and then I follow it with a couple serums and an oil, and then their moisturizer at night. So I thought I would try this foundation. It's a plastic bottle, and it's a pump. They have 2 different foundations. I never knew they had it because Sephora doesn't have it, which I buy everything from Sephora online. thank God I have social anxiety disorder with this COVID-19, with the coronavirus, because they're telling you not to be, you know, with a crowd of people. The CDC recommends 50 people or more, but President Trump released yesterday 10 or more. So I'm kind of glad I have social anxiety disorder now, because I kind of been doing this whole social quarantine thing for quite a while now. So I'm kind of glad now. But anyway, they don't sell it, but I did find out that they have their own website, and I've been talking back and forth to the people that run the website, and they've been kind of helping me with the right skincare choices, the right ways to properly apply their skincare, like which serums to use when, and things like that. They've been great. You can actually email them, or you can go through their Instagram page, and they've been really, really great about it. And I did just order they have two different primers. They have a fluid primer and a serum primer, and I just ordered both of those. So I'm not sure which one I'm going to need, but I did order those from Sephora. But I found their foundation, and they told me that either one of them would probably work for my skin, but I wasn't sure. We have the coverage foundation, which is the high coverage foundation, and then we have the serum foundation, which is a lightweight, like a medium foundation. So I'm going to put one on one side and one on the other side, and we'll see how each side performs. Obviously, I want the full coverage on this side to cover all this stuff up, and then I'm going to do the medium on this side. And I'm going to be using two different Juno sponges. I'm going to be using, I used to always use my blue sponges, and they're microfiber sponges, and I was going to use that, but then I decided, I've been using the purple one, the lavender one, for quite a while now, and I like it a lot. But the rose one I have not used. I bought them and I just haven't used them. I don't know why, I just haven't used them, because I used the little one like under my eyes and stuff, and like on top of my eyes when I put my primer on my eyes, my, you know, my P. Louise. But I thought, well, let me try it. So I'm going to be using this on one side and this on the other side, and we'll see how it goes. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit on and let you know what I think, and then I'm going to go off camera, finish my face, and do my eyebrows and things like that, and then I'll come back on. I already put my primer on, and I did use my Tarte primer again, and it's been about 10 minutes, so it's probably been a little too long, so we'll see how it works. But I'm going to go ahead and dive right in. So on this side over here, like I said, I'm going to put the serum foundation, so I'm make sure I grab the right one. Yes. And what I do is I have this little what do you call it, plexiglass, and that's what I put my foundations on. And you can hear the difference. This sounds more watery. Alright, and it does lock, which is good, to carrying it somewhere with you. Okay, and it is watery. You can see where it's running. I'm going to go put a little bit on, like I said, because we're going to see how it plays on the skin. I'm going to go ahead and do this one too, on a different part. I mean, it still sounds watery, just not as watery. And I'm not sure the color, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, this one looks darker, even though they're the same color. I don't know if you can see it on camera. This one's not as runny, but it looks a little darker. And the color I picked out was 1.1P, which is fair with pink undertones. And after using my Tarte's actually a neutral undertone. That seems like it's working better for my skin. So I'm thinking that with my vitiligo, my skin undertone is changing. I don't know if that's possible, but it seems like it's pulling the pigments out with my, you can actually see the vitiligo here. I don't know if you can notice it on camera. I mean, you see it obviously through here, but on my face is just now starting to kind of take over spots. I'm getting it like up through here and through here. So it's a little different. So, and these colors look different. So it's really weird. I guess the coverage, I don't know. But I have noticed that the foundations that I thought with my pink undertones look different on my skin. So I just ordered another Tarte. I ordered the shade lighter, and I stayed with the neutral. So this is pink, so we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to use this sponge for this side. Actually, it's not bad. There's no smell. Yeah, no smell, so we don't have that strong like paint smell like a lot of brands have. And it is a dampened sponge. Okay. Feels good on the skin. And actually for medium coverage, it's not doing bad covering. Alright, and now I'm going to get pick the purple one, and we're going to go over here. Oh wow, that's a big difference. As you can see the difference. And I'm using the same lighting that I used in my last video. You guys seem to like that. Got a hair on my face. And I did do my dermaplaning on Saturday night or Sunday night, one or the other. So my skin feels really healthy today. This is doing great coverage wise. And that color seems really good. So maybe my wintertime's not changing. Maybe just lucky with that Tarte. And the Tarte also seems like it, like during the day, the color gets better. Kind of like the Bite foundation does. But the Ordinary Skincare is like really great. They have like the serums based on what you need for your skin, whether you need for dry skin, whether you need oily skin. And I have like normal to dry. Mine's more like a dehydrated, more than a dry. But I use one oil at night. I use a squalene, and then during the day I use chia seed. Chia seed stinks, but after it's on your skin, you really don't notice it. But I really like it. Okay, so this color looks a little darker because the coverage is different. I'm going to zoom you in, and I haven't like, you know, tapped it in that much yet, just a little bit, but I'm going to kind of zoom you in so you can see so far. So this side is a little lighter. Coverage is not as heavy. Obviously I can go in and kind of like go over spots because it is buildable. So like that, I just kind of fix that spot. I haven't done here yet. And over here, it's a little heavier color, so it's a little deeper. Like as I'm looking at it here, it's actually starting to oxidize on here. This is the full coverage. It's kind of stained up, but anyway. And that's the other one. It's kind of running. You can see that one. So I don't know if it's going to oxidize on my face any. By the time I come back on camera, it may. I haven't done over like in here yet, very deep. But as you can see, the color looks good. I mean, there's not, you know, there's not any weird color happening there. But I'm going to go off camera and finish this, and then I'll be back to let you know what I think so far of the foundation. I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm bringing you back in because what I am doing is I'm trying this new beauty blender. It's called Bounce Concealer, and I got it through Sephora. And I was going to try this color here first, but it was entirely too dark, or too light I mean. So I went with this second color, which is, hopefully I don't need my glasses on to see this. I do. It is called 1.40 Light Neutral. The other one's Ivory, and it's still like really, really light. So I don't know, but you can see how light it is. It's a thicker formula. It's kind of like the Tarte Shape Tape, which doesn't work on my skin because it settles into all the fine lines that I have. So I'm not sure how this is going to work, whether it's going to do the same thing or not. So we'll see. I'm not going to put it underneath my eyes until my next video because I'm doing a new thing now where I'm not doing it underneath my eyes until after I do my eye makeup. So I'm not going to, you know, you have to watch that video too. And the video that I'm doing right now, this will be tagged in my second video, but like the eye makeup one, obviously I can't tag here because that's going to be afterwards, but you have to look for that one. But so far, this foundation I enjoy. The good thing about the foundation, it's less than $7 a bottle. So one is $6.90 and one is $6.70, which I think is amazing. So we'll see how it wears through the day, whether it's going to, you know, settle into any fine lines, whether or not it's going to oxidize any. So far it's not oxidizing, but I mean, I'm doing it in real time with you guys, so it's only been a few minutes, so obviously I'm not going to know anything yet. And as far as this goes, it's entirely too light for my skin. If I went to the next shade, I think it would have been entirely too dark. Let me just get it a little bit here and see. Let me put it down here. No, it may not have been. Let me mix it in because that's the other shade. It's too light. I had to mix it in because it's way too light. I look like I'm going to be flashback Mary from the James Charles video. And I don't know whether it'd be any flashback or not because I'm looking at it in here. I look like a freaking ghost. And it's really weird because it's the same lighting that I was using in my last video, but for some reason, I don't know whether it's because the last video was very cloudy out and now we actually have some sunshine. It's funny because my security cameras outside kept telling me there was somebody out there because the sun kept shining on the security camera, and it kept saying there was somebody out there the other day when we first got sunshine. So I think it set my camera in a shock. But yeah, I'm having to mix these colors. So this third color is called 3.25, which is neutral, 3.25N, which is a medium neutral, and that's not my color. So mixing them together, I guess, is the only way. So this is not a concealer that I would buy. It just doesn't work well with my skin tones. Like I would never think about buying either one of these colors for my skin. So this is not something I would pick up again. So if I do happen to get another sample, then I would put it into one of my giveaway boxes. I think I might have gotten another sample. I can't remember, because at Sephora, when you order online, they give you 2 samples to choose from, and a lot of times it's the same samples over and over again. So I may have picked this sample again. I'm not really sure. And the sample doesn't, I mean, they don't give you a whole hell of a lot. They give you the teeny tiny bit. So I'm actually having to pick it up on this now because there's not much left in it. I mean, mixing them together is okay, but it's still too late. I mean, and I didn't even use that last shade at all because I saw that it was going to be too late. But you see what I'm doing. I'm mixing 3 together, or 2 together. I mean, it's just like, hello, no. That's just like crazy. I just don't, it's just so light. And I'm trying to like blend it in with everything else, and I mean, I don't. And it's like starting to really settle already. So it's almost like it's changing my foundation. And I didn't want it to do that because I wanted to see the foundation color. And it's actually getting into my nose ring now. Because I put a green nose ring on and I got the green shirt. And I don't, it's like the only green shirt I have. Because I'm just doing the green. And I have to show you my leggings because I represent a company called Legging Army Leggings. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of them before. It's based out of California. But I sell their leggings. And it's like it's a direct sales, multi-level marketing thing. But, you know, you don't have to have like a certain amount of sales per month or anything like that. Which is a good thing because I don't hardly sell anything at all. I'm just horrible at sales. But I started doing it when I was going through chemo because I gained so much weight I couldn't fit in anything else. And leggings I could. Well, back then they gave you I can't even blend it out. I don't like this concealer at all. But they had things where, you know, you can name leggings, and if your name got picked, then you got that legging for free. Well, that happened to me twice. I actually was able to pick 2 pair of leggings. They chose my name twice. One was these cats that had these different little attitudes. I knew that Catitude. It was so cute. And they picked that one. I was so excited. Well, the first pair I picked a name for were the ones I have on. I have to show them to you. So these leggings were the ones I picked out. So see them? Aren't they cute? So I called them, what did I name them? Oh, Lucky in Love. So they picked my name and I was like, oh my God, they picked it. And I hadn't even sold it because I started selling in January. And that was in March. And I was so excited. I was like, they picked my name, they picked my name. You know, I thought it was just the most exciting thing ever. They don't do that anymore. But I'll put my website down below, but they haven't really done much of anything lately. So I don't know what's going on with them. But anyway, I'm gonna go back off camera again and like throw some powder on and my eyebrows, and then I'll come back again and talk to you a little bit more. And then I'm gonna film my second video, and then at the end of this video I'll show my eye look. But so far the foundation seems fine. This side actually feels better. This side's a little tacky. I think it's because it's a full coverage. But I like the full coverage better. But this side, like the colorization on this side looks better than this side. This side looks a little patchy, a little heavier looking, and it feels a tiny bit heavier, but not really that much different. But usually I like a fuller coverage, but honestly, I think this side looks better than this side. But right now I'm getting this really weird like cast. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe that's why. My camera actually moved on me. Like literally. Maybe that's why. Does that look better? I can't really tell. But you see what I mean? This is like a darker look like right here. And this is all like more of an even look. So like this, the concealer blends a little better with this side than it did this side. Does that make sense? Anyway, I gotta go put eyebrows on because I look ridiculous. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, my lovelies, I am back with my eyebrows on. Albeit not great, but they're on. So, the foundation. I'm going to read you what the bottle says for each one. This is the package it comes in, by the way. The serum foundation, which is what's on this side, it just says it's the lightweight foundation. It says a serum textured natural coverage foundation that softens undesirable hues and visibly reduces imperfections. And it really does. And like I said, don't know if the reason this side looks better is from this particular sponge, since I have not used this before, or whether it's the foundation, but I think it looks really nice. So far it's not settling. The help me out here. Yes, thank you. Concealer is settling. Don't like it at all. Will not be buying it ever. It's just too thick, and it's settling in exactly where I put it. The foundation's not settling where I put that, like anywhere, but exactly where I put that concealer is where it's settling. So I don't like it. It feels like it even feels heavy in those areas where I put that concealer. But where the foundation, where I put the foundation, it's almost like a tightening, but in a good way. It's almost like it's making my skin feel good. I'm not like a dry and tightening, but like it's like it'll make my wrinkles feel good, if that makes any sense. The other side that I used, this sponge, this is actually the high coverage foundation, and it says it's a high coverage creamy foundation that softens undesirable hues. So both of them kind of do the same thing. As far as like the way it looks, I mean, it's a full coverage foundation, so it's going to have a heavier look to it. Like looking straight on in my mirror here in front of me, which is arm length mirror, like I'm touching the mirror with my fingertips, with this fingertip here from where I'm sitting. There's really not a whole lot of difference from that distance. When I look up close in my mirror here in front of me, which is like this distance when I put my arms down, I can see the little bit difference in color and the way that it lays. Is it as good as my Tarte foundation? This side has more of a look than for the Tarte, like it's more of a smoother look than this side. The full coverage doesn't look as smooth to me, and usually the full coverage looks more smooth on my face. This really doesn't have the same look. It doesn't feel that tacky. Once I put the powder, the Jeffree Star powder on, it doesn't, you know, feel that feeling anymore. I mean, it did cover the imperfections, except that one little scar area that I have there that's slowly starting to fade. I don't know. I mean, it's not settling like into any of the lines up here, like on the sides. It's just doing the normal thing that my skin usually does as far as foundations, the way that it holds the foundations on my skin. But like I said, that concealer is settling bad. Let me pull you in. Even before I put my powder on, you can see where that beauty blender, see where it's settling? I mean, it's settling really bad, like right through here and here. And that's not the foundation. Like literally as soon as I started putting the concealer on, it's like within seconds that I put the concealer on. You watch me put it on and you saw that it was like just so thick. I just can't use thick concealers. They have to be like a medium weight kind of concealer, so that I just can't use it. And what it says about this is it says it's airbrush liquid whip. 98% agree that the concealer corrects imperfections for up to 24 hours. I mean, who wears concealer for 24 hours? Come on. No one in their right mind. At least you shouldn't be. You should wash your face every night. But it says it's got the hyaluronic acid that hydrates, plumps, and smooths. It's got HD, eliminating pigments for full coverage, but luminous finish. Terapeptides, which help smooth and brighten for a more youthful appearance over time. And it says apply with a dampened beauty blender for flawless results. Pair with Bounce Liquid Whip Long Wear Foundation. And I mean, it's got a lot of color. Like, these are all the colors. So, you know, it's like if I wouldn't have chosen one of these, like if I would have chosen maybe, let's see, because I did the 1.4 and a 325. So maybe if I would have gone for the 210C, which is the light buff, might have been a little bit better for me. I don't know. I really don't know. Or maybe even the 250 medium nude. I don't know. It's just so thick. I just don't like that thick feeling concealer, because the ones I usually use, I mean, like my Tarte that I'm like in love with, which I'm probably gonna put underneath my eyes. I don't think I'm gonna try that underneath my eyes, to be honest with you. Let me just try it. Like, this is one of my worst places for, this is one of the hardest places I have, because I had this like milia that's there, that's been there for a while. I just want to see what it feels like there and how it lays. I mean, you know, I always get creases no matter what. The sponge is too wet. Let me drop my sponge off a little bit. I got something on my sponge. Okay, let's not do that. I mean, it does look nice under the eye. Maybe I'll try it just for shits and giggles. That way I can see, you know, to give it a fair shot. I'll do it to give it a fair shot. If I have enough on there, I'll do it to give it a fair shot. That way I can kind of see, you know, how it's going to lay. Anyway, guys, I'll check back in at the end after I finish my other makeup. I'm going to do 2 separate eye looks today. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to do the Just My Luck and the Androgyny. I haven't tried these, so we're going to give it a shot. I'll be back later. See you in a bit. Okay, guys, I am finished. And as you can tell, I did 2 different eye looks. And if you want to go see that, then, well, you have to go wait for that video, because this one's going on first and then that one's going on second. So just look for that video. It'll be called, I wonder what it'll be called. Okay, I know what I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it Luck with Jeffree Star and ColourPop. That's what it's going to be called. So look for that video. I will try to come back and link it below. I can't link it up top because this video is going to go on first. That's just how the things work. But I'll try to link it in below after I get it loaded. I'll have to load that one afterwards though. So by the time you see this one, that one won't be up yet. We'll figure it out. Just look for my videos. If you subscribe to them and you hit the notification bell, then you'll know when I upload it. So I want to talk about the foundation and the concealer. Don't like it. Throw it away. If I get another sample, I'll give it to you guys. Maybe you'll like it, because I don't like it at all. It laid really weird. It's settling into every little nook and cranny that I have, literally. And I'll show you what I mean. Hopefully it'll come through so you can see. And it's just everywhere I put that concealer, it's settling. Everything settles in my eyes, but I mean, it felt good underneath my eyes, but I just don't like it. I mean, I don't know if I'd try a different color whether it would, but it's like really drying underneath the eyes, and it's like too thick and gooey. I just don't like it. It's not my Tarte. I think I want to stick with and what I mean by Tarte, if you have never seen my videos before, I use this one. I don't use the Shape Tape. It's too thick. But this it kind of confused me at first, because I'm not used to concealer looking like this, but it still has the same thick doe foot, kind of doe foot applicator. But it's what's it called? Rainforest of the Sea. I really like that in the foundation. And then this foundation, as far as the ordinary, I think I like the medium coverage side better than full coverage. I think I'm actually starting to change. I used to like full coverage foundation better, but if you look right above my lip, I'm going to zoom you in one more time, and you can see what I'm talking about. Or at least I can. Okay. Alright, if you look right here, on both sides, you see how the full coverage side is like darker? Can you see that? I like the way it looks above my lip on the medium coverage side. So the serum side. Yeah, the serum side. I like this side much better. So when I go to replace it, I'm going to be getting this side. We'll see how it wears through the day and see what, you know, if it breaks me out or anything like that. I've got this really weird little spot developing over here, and I don't know whether it was just there and the highlighter might be like picking it up. I did do my dermaplaning the other day, like I think I said earlier in this video. I don't know, I did 2 videos. I don't remember what I said in each one. But when I dermaplane, and I usually try to give myself a couple days before I put any makeup on, because when you dermaplane, you know, I don't know if you guys know what that is. It's like a little razor that's protected, like you can't cut yourself with it this way, but you do this with your, with your skin, and it like takes off the little baby hairs, and it also exfoliates your skin. And I do mine at home. I don't go, like I don't have money or the strength to go out in public to get it done, but I do it myself with this little dermaplane that I get off Amazon. And I get the disposable ones, because I don't want to reuse something like that. But I do that like once a month. And actually I did it twice this month because for some reason my little baby hairs grew back really fast. And I don't know, I think I might have did it too soon. But anyway, you got to give yourself some time before you put anything on, because everything you put on, it opens your pores up, so everything just sinks right in. And I didn't put any makeup on or anything for 2 days, which is good. But now that I put it on, it's like everything's just kind of going, whoop, it's like sinking in. And I'm losing mascara on my face here. Anyway, it's sinking in, so I think I gotta be careful, make sure I don't break out from that. But I don't know, we'll see. I like the feel of it. It feels really good on my skin. And it is my skincare brand, so that's a good thing. It's gonna work together with that. And my belly's growing. Anyway, and I've got, like I said, I've got 2 different primers that is this brand that goes with it. And we'll see how that goes. I should have that next week. I got it through Sephora, and Sephora comes really quick unless the economy or the quarantining. I don't know if that's going to happen here, so we'll see if that's going to affect anything. And mascara, I gotta tell you guys, not mascara, but the eye. I forgot I was going to tell this in my other video, and I forgot, so I'm going to tell you guys. This video is going to be a little longer because it's more detailed with the skin. I got that eyelash serum with the Grande Lash. It is freaking working, guys. I've got, well, this side, you can tell it. I mean, these lashes are thick. I gotta zoom you in again. We're just zooming the bitch in. We are zooming the bitch in. Okay, look. If you can probably tell just by looking right at me, but you can see these lashes are thicker probably than what you've ever seen my lashes look. But look, can you tell? I've got lashes. Look, I got little baby lashes. I got little baby lashes growing. So my lashes look a little clumped because I get these little tiny baby lashes in there, but they're like growing. I'm like, I can't believe they're actually growing. I actually have lashes where I have not had lashes in months. Like, I'm so excited. So it kind of worries me because I had more mascara for a couple of days, but I don't know whether the mascara is going to take it off, like when I take my makeup off. I do use, when I was talking about the Ordinary, how I do the double cleanse, I do use that on my eyes before I use any eye makeup remover, because it kind of dissolves it a little bit, so it's not like pushing the eye makeup remover on. And that's one way for me to dissolve it easier, if that makes any sense. Anyway, I need to go. This video's been too freaking long. Plus I need to start thinking about dinner, because I haven't had any breakfast or lunch, which I usually don't. Sometimes I have breakfast. Sometimes. Anyway, guys, I love you guys so much. Please, God, I know how I always say go out there and take care of each other and be good to each other. It's really important that you take care of you. It's really important right now. Remember the distance, the social distance is extremely important right now. Wash your hands. Take care of yourself. If you have any symptoms of the coronavirus, if you know the trouble breathing, the fever, the cough, call the hospital, call your doctor's office, whatever you got to do to take care of yourself. It's really, really important right now. I want you guys to be safe. I want you to be healthy. Come back and see me. Let me know how you're doing. If you have to message me on Instagram, by all means, please do. I'm here for you guys. You know that. You know how much you mean to me. I'm not here just to put makeup on. I mean, yeah, I'm here to put makeup on because, it makes me feel good, and I like being able to share this with you. But I'm also here to talk to you guys. That's what this channel started as. So please, feel free to message me anytime you want. I'm usually on my phone till wee hours of the night, so I'll answer you as much as I can. So open up to me. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. I really am. I'm not just spewing a bunch of words. I'm not a bunch of bullshit. I really am here for you. So please, guys, reach out to me when you can, and be good to each other, like I always say. Take care of yourself. Come back and see me. And as always, guys, if you like my videos, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I upload again. Don't forget about the giveaway that is ending this evening. Go check that video out, and don't forget about the other one that ends next month, because I want to continue to give back to you guys, so you guys know what you mean to me. I don't just do it as a bringing you into my channel thing. I do it because I want you guys to know how much you mean to me and what this channel means to me. I'm almost 52 years old, and we didn't have this kind of platform when I was younger, and I wish we would have, because it's really helped me so much mentally, so much. I told my therapist how much this means to me, and she's really encouraging me to continue with this, and I hope I can. I hope this platform continues, and I hope you guys continue to come back. So until next time, guys, I love you, and I'll see you again soon. Bye. Okay, guys, quick check-in here. So while I was eating dinner, they confirmed the first case of coronavirus here in my county, like literally a couple miles away from here. So it's a little scary. They've declared a state of emergency in my county, so things are getting real. A little more scary than when I did the video earlier today. So I just kind of wanted to put that clip here in the end just to kind of update you guys, and I will update you as I need to. Thanks. Bye.